It's Steve Barcelo, Cryptozoology Paranormal Museum. Right now I'm in Appomattox, Virginia. I've just got some information about a hotel here in the area, talking about all the paranormal activity. Part of this video is going to have the night before when I was down in the North Carolina, Smithville area, just a creepy motel. And I was only there because I had a doctor's appointment, just a checkup thing. Got some crazy activity late at night, so I set up in the room. I have no information of the room in Smithville that was anything crazy, but I had movement in the room, sounds, set up some basic stuff, boo buddy, things like that. Got some crazy stuff for about an hour. So I basically shut it down, got some sleep, and then moved on. So I headed north, because I've been going south like nonstop. I'm up here, heard some stories. Now I haven't done anything. I've only been up here for about four hours or so. Check in. Been talking to people. I'm getting crazy stories. Apparently, this hotel, which is the Appomattox Inn or whatever, I'm gonna get Appomattox Inn and Suites. If you guys can see that. I'm up on the third floor. They told me there's out the view of this window here. They see a woman out there. There's a child spirit. A lot of different stuff. Tonight there's going to be one of the employees is coming in roughly around 11. I'm hoping I can get some stories from her. But just hitting the town, story after story. It's sort of like a mini Gettysburg here. And there's a lot of cool history here. Basically, the signing, kind of almost the end of the Civil War. So I'll go into that, put some information in here. I want to keep on the paranormal stuff. Turns out they tell me there was a Confederate graveyard on this property. The bodies removed. And same thing with the Walmart down the road. Now, I ran into somebody who actually worked in the Walmart, talked about crazy stuff happening there, but nothing like this place. So I'm all excited about being here tonight. If I get enough good activity, if I can get enough interviews, I will spend a second night here. And then I need to get back to the museum. I have somebody running the museum, and I appreciate that. But I need to get out and do more investigating. Anyway, that's what's going to happen tonight. Watch the previous video. You're going to see stuff that happened last night. I'm going to combine these two, and then I'm going to see what I can get here tonight. You guys can hear a little noise while I plug in.
Is it warmer in here?
Yeah, we're getting temperature change.
That tickles.
He got touched again, so this is the sixth time he's been touched. You guys is tuning in. I'm in a hotel room. I'm on the road again. I'm traveling. Today was literally just a pit stop because I had actually two doctor's appointments in one day, two different doctors. Just check up stuff, nothing crazy. And I figure let me stay in the area where I am. And I stopped to do a little shopping in a place I wanted to hit. But I'm planning on staying on the road for at least one more day, maybe two, since I've got someone to cover the museum. And I was hoping maybe to do a little interview or
Do you want to play a game?
video, but I expected nothing out of this creepy motel room. It's just your typical dingy old motel room. I know nothing about the room. I have no history. I've stayed here a couple of times before. It's just inexpensive. It's near other things in town, restaurants and things, so it's not a terrible place to stop. Basic, very basic room. I mean, old TV set, just bare minimum. I was asleep just before midnight, 11:58, whatever, somewhere around there. I was wakened by movement in the room.
How old are you?
So I set up Boo Bear. I got some responses. So I set up the Sony, which is going, and then I figured let me use the phone and go live. So you guys could listen along and see. This way you guys can pick up things that I might not hear, because the phone's going to pick up sounds on the high and low side that I'm not going to be able to pick up myself. So if you hear something, just make a comment. So far I've heard some voices. I just looked outside to see if there's anyone out in the parking lot. It is obviously, as you guys know, past midnight. There's not many cars here to start with. This is a motel. It's off the beaten track. Nobody out there. But I heard,
music.
sounded like a female
What
voice.
music do you like?
I'm monitoring on the laptop on the bed I'm laying
I
on.
like hugs.
And that's saying he likes hugs, so that means he got touched with it. All right, I'm using the SB11. I'm in one of the rooms. They claim you get activity where a little girl wanders the third floor and rattles doorknobs. So I got the SB11 going. I'll do a double sweep. I've shot some video throughout the hotel to see what I can pick up. Can you talk to us through this device? Ooh, that little girl voice. Thank you. Can you try that again? Can you tell me your name? Take your time. I know it's not easy. There's a female voice. I couldn't tell what it said. I have to play it back. Did you live on this property? It's like a yes. How old are you? Three? If you guys hear it, if it's better than me, let me know or put it in the comments below. I'm gonna have to play this stuff back. What was that? Say that again? That sounds like a child. This is crazy. Can you tell me your name? What color is your hair? Red? I've been told this possibly before the hotel was built. The highway was here. Before the highway, I should say. They removed graves here, Confederate and Union graves. I can't confirm that. You know, I'm going by hearsay. I've only been here one night. I'm going to be here tomorrow getting more information. This is the area. You can see the pool behind me here. It's a great hotel, great people, having a good time here. A lot of great stories throughout the whole town. We'll see what we get. I'm going to mess around with the thermal camera. Right now I'm just filming, trying to get as many interviews as I can and see what we can get. Let me just kind of give you a quick look around. Who knows what's been disturbed in the past? How many people are willing to even talk about that? You know, they don't want to disturb things. You know, so that doesn't sound great to me. This building's relatively new, so I can't see that happening. If there was something here, I would assume it was much earlier, maybe when the highways came in, because back then they looked at things quite differently. But who knows? Keep watching. We'll see what we get.